Guys, it's Hero dot games. I took a little bit of a break, but I'm back. Um, yeah, I think we ended off with the little baby dying, which is a pretty sad situation. Um, but yeah, is that his name? Gregory? Is that his name? If I remember right. Shift to zoom in. Yeah, Gregory. Cool. Alright. Sad stuff. Hope everybody had a good weekend. 'Tis Sunday while I'm recording this.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Gosh.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Pretty fast.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Heart, yes. I guess that goes.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, "We don't need a stepmom," were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Oh, damn.
You may kiss the bride.
Yeah, there's an app. You didn't want a stepmom. You gotta understand that, you know, you guys just gonna be alone forever. He has to be happy. He has to find love. But he wants love. Everybody needs somebody to love. She needs somebody to love. Don't you want somebody to love? This little flying around is fun, but I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Now there's this over here, but I don't really know what this is.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you, Dad. It's not my real mom. I'll never call her mom.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Let's go inside the tent, guys. Wait, did that scene just change? There's nobody over here anymore? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they just freaking... I was like, hey. There's somebody down there. Oh, it's rats.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Yeah, this is cool. This is fucking awesome. I take everything.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. but all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
I'm making a hurricane. Call me the hurricane. Up to the sky, down to the ground. Cheers. I could play a full game just like this. Like, I don't need anything else. No. This is enough for me here. That is so much stuff. Alright, let's make a hurricane. Make a hurricane. I wish the tank. Oh shit. He's alive.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Poor Gus. I got so angry. Well, R.I.P. little man. What's in here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My computer just poop. Alright. I think I'm good now. Moving on. Well, Gus, I don't know what to tell you, man. Alright, this is where it crashed. Come on, don't crash on me, buddy. Ooh, what's this? Is this reaching? Damn, where are we going? I think we're going up. Moving on
My
up.
mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
I hope this is safe. What is that? What kind of writing is that? Dawn. She had a boyfriend.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Sanjay. That is weird. We found a diary. There's something that is circled there, and I want to know what it is. Fly to India. 10 ways to teach critical thinking. Kind of a smart woman, I'd say.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis
Cool.
was born a year later.
Louis was born a year later, huh? What are we doing here? Are we just gonna look around? I thought we were going up. Yeah, I think we should. I agree. Eat it. Poor Louis.
Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
We got a little classroom. Scientific method. Observation, question. Observation, question, research, hypothesis, experimental data, conclusion. I think I remember that from school at some point.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
A whole castle. Milton's castle. And it is locked up. I'm assuming there's a way in, though. I'm ready to find it. Because I am interested in Mr. Bradley. He made some of my famous games. My favorite and the most famous. My famous. New word, guys. Look it up. It's a hybrid. Pretty cool, man. This kid was a freaking artist, yo. This is ridiculous. How old was he before he, like, passed? Oh, it's on the door. I should have checked. It's actually right here, too. So we will take a look-see, Lukey. 1992. Oh, Edith. You're a real sweetheart. You know that? Mr. Bradley.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Cool. Choo. Dory goes in. Nice. Mr. Bradley.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Or Milt. Come on, Milt. The good thing about it is that you disappeared. You didn't. Yeah. There's still hope for you, man. I mean, given the situation, getting out of this thing while you're young might have been for the best. Sorry. It's just my view.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Well, that was a little crazy. I don't know if that's the way you should have done that, but it is. Alright, yep.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
What does that mean? Is this the right way? Depends on words, right? Oh, I don't think it is. How do you know Milton found something in the house? Did I miss something there? Cool atmosphere. Jeez, look at that. What are you doing? It is creepy. if I missed anything. Did I go up there? That's probably where I'm heading off to next. Did I do everything here? Sorry, throat's a little weird. I'm a little tired. I like to spend money that I need to save. We're going upstairs is where we're going.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
The fish stuff, huh? Tuna. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is this the game messing up? What the hell is this? Okay, yeah, so I had to get out and get back in. To, I guess refresh the game, maybe. Hopefully this time it worked fine.
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
I still think we're gonna have a problem finding out how to get up there. Because I find a solution. So it's the light from the boat that it was shining on me. You can see it. It has like a little bluish kind of look. This was Lewis's?
Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
Cause he smoked the marijuana. Oh yeah. Wow, chicka wow wow. Cool guy. There may be the window in the front. Yeah. Let's go take a look.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Nice.
Louis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Maybe it was a sign of what's to come. Computer guy, huh? Maybe he was better at PC games. It's definitely a gaming setup. Louis Finch. Locker contents.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery.
What am I supposed to do here? I just gotta fish his head off, and they're going around. I don't.
But he withdrew part of himself.
Are they supposed to like? Am I supposed to like shoot it down? Yeah. Head.
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
No, I'm not doing it right. Oh man. Oh, the fish. Oh shit.
His mind began to...
No, this is how I do it. Yep. I like to Ooh, that one left. The mind began to what? Tell me about my mind. You know what's going on with me? My frame rate quality is terrible. This hand is just doing whatever it wants. What is it?
Wonder.
Okay. Oh.
I asked him to describe it.
That was cool. What? I got to do both?
He said he started small.
You're supposed to go somewhere? I'm in the water. Come on, fishes, let's do this. Go that way. You guys aren't listening. Alright. Trying to do simultaneously. I got it. There's a hole right here. I could go in through there. Yeah. Cool. Look at this. Woo. This is a great way to ruin my frame rate. Whatever. Alright, I don't think the fish part is the what matters. I think it's this.
But he took it very seriously.
Don't know what we're talking about there.
I had hoped he'd find himself. He found something more.
What did he find? What
I
is
worried
this place?
about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
This is a
I
psychologist
spoke with his boss,
Did you?
but he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Well, I mean, you're just doing this. You're just cutting fish. You're really not doing much, are you?
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
That's nice. It's good for him. I'm also not too happy about it, though.
I even encouraged him.
Did you know?
It seemed very promising at first.
That's good.
He told me he'd made a new friend.
Cool. Doggies. Love doggies, man.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
That's cool. Are they struggling with a mental
And
problem?
songs for them to play.
Hey, are they like? Isn't there like a medical problem that
He talked about starting a band.
makes you have like too much of an imagination type deal? I can't go in there.
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery.
You guys love me, huh? Everybody loves me.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all
real.
in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor.
And he lost. Nah, man. He looks like a good man.
And he
this.
won.
Cool. Oh, Super Mario World, son.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
He had to go? Why would you become mayor and then leave? He used to conquer cities all the time. Played Empire? Played Empire. Good at
New Louisville.
it. StarCraft 2. You know. It is what it is. Louis, I like your style, man.
St. Louis.
St. Louis. Where the players play. You ride underneath decks like every day. It's people that they dabble in the
He started
arts.
drifting away from our reality.
Oh crap. Oh crap. Alright. Now I get it. I got it. Don't you worry about it. I got it. Turning. I think I'm mighty successful, buddy. Fish. Yeah, move. Okay, I'm doing it. Oh, we got this. Uh-oh.
Minneapolis.
Come on. Alright.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Oh shit. This is bad, buddy. I mean, you're just gonna stay there working? I think you're having a breakdown. This might be, I don't know much about breakdowns. I'm not a psychologist or psychiatrist. Somebody on Reddit.
Made sound.
Oh my god.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Wait, what? He knew this world was all in his imagination. Okay. So he wasn't like, that's what I'm
But he was
scared
so
of.
proud of having created it.
Oh, this frame rate is fucking up, man.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Okay, we're out of that shithole. Now we're back to regular frame rate. Thank you for putting up with that. And I was weird. I'm probably gonna just cut it. I'm sorry. Fuck it. I know it's part of the story. It was kind of cool, but it was shitty. Why is there blood everywhere? Why are they coming up from? Oh, fish bleed blood, and then they die. Or maybe they're already dead when they're beating blood. They beat it. They turn it into pudding. There's a Game Boy there. This is probably his locker because legalized marijuana.
Began
seems
to
be-
forget the world we know.
Fuck the world we know. I'm with them.
I think it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker.
Sad fucking job. Look at this shit. playing with dead bodies all day.
He began to despise
Dead
the man
fish
with
bodies.
a royal contempt.
Everybody's somebody, even a fish body. Began to despise the man. Royal concept. Is this is him? Is you, buddy? He's not even doing anything anymore. Poor Finch.
I still thought I could save him.
Damn.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
So cool, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I really do deserve this. This is great. But I'm still wondering, what is the problem with these people? Is it a sickness? Is it like a mental brain genetic problem?
Including the wise Calico who had insisted on advising me.
Because I mean, I get there's a certain craziness, but it's all kind of driven normally, understandable type stuff. I mean, a little kid messing around. I mean, it's a great story, but it's a little kid, messing around. And you left him in the bathtub. That could have happened. A child on a swing that was unhappy. We'll talk about it. I don't know. I have some theories on this game.
There was only one thing left to do.
Love you guys. You guys have no face. You guys are cool as fuck. Faceless.
Bend down his head.
Hey guys, what's going on? You guys have weird hats. Put it on my tab. Oh, I got my own hat. Whoa. Why?
The rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Shit. Come on, man. Like, why?
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Damn, man. Never lasts with these people. I mean, she has a kid on the way and there's nobody here to like help her or do anything. Hopefully she's with somebody. I mean, but she's here by herself, so I don't know.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
Oh my god.
She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
That's sad though. Why would you do that to Edie? Edie didn't do anything.
I wish we'd stayed.
What am I stepping on? Peanuts.
But I understand why we left.
Poor Edie.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Oh man.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now was to tell you about that last night.
What's happening now?
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Uh-oh. They got beef, son. Let's get it. The hell? But what's gonna happen? What do you mean? Like, they're not gonna get into any kind of violent...
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Uh-oh. This is where all the dead people are. I'm assuming there's ashes. I mean, we're not talking about
What you're
bodies.
afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Uh-oh. Problems. It is way too dark in here.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Hey, little froggy.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
She says she's not leaving.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Word.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Are we about to see this crib? I think we're about to see this crib now.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
Okay.
They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
The lowest tide in 1,000 years.
God, it smelled awful. You know,
I'm assuming, of course,
I've
it's
seen that house every day of my life.
Would there be fish, or would they all have gone into the earth?
But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Yeah, shit. I will find it. There's like also no seaweed. Is that a thing too? This looks like a bunch of mud.
Turned around.
There's a huge rock. You gotta turn around. How am I supposed to know what direction I'm going in?
I started seeing things.
Um.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
What are the words? I'm just gonna keep going straight. I don't know where to go. You're kind of confusing me here. Oh, there ever existed. Good job.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends.
Oh, so we're still heading towards the house, I think. I felt like old friends. I think she's
That
talking about.
night, a lot of things came back to me.
Okay. Okay. I dig this. This was all the part of the,
Or
we got there.
maybe I came back to them.
Yeah, I would say so, Edie. There's a no right there. There's a no. Aw, the engine still works. Look at this. So cool.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
Ah, crap.
It's mine.
Come on,
Edith.
Mom.
Mom, you're
Come on,
gonna
Mom.
rip it. Let go.
Mom, chill. Chill, Mom. Chill. Chill.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom
She
dragged me
hated
to the car.
She hated it. Mom, you're kind of a bitch. I could read a story if I feel like it. And now I'm in the back of a car. God damn it, Mom.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
She was dead? Everybody died. Because you already told me your mom died, so it is just you.
After that, we moved around
Possibly
a lot.
Milton, though. I'm still hanging on for you, man. Definitely holding on to that thought. I need something. Can I move this?
We both tried to make the best of
I do
it.
this so much. I stay doing this anytime I can. I'm on the highway, somebody's driving. I really
A few years went by.
What is this? Oh, words.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But
Okay.
she started getting sick a lot.
Oh, this is the mom story. Damn.
The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while,
This is surreal.
and then she didn't. And then I was alone.
Dawn. Poor Dawn.
The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
Oh. We're going forward in this story,
I'm
right?
still not sure what to tell you about all this.
Seems like we're going forward.
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things.
Okay.
But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Don't tell me you're gonna die or you're already dead.
This journal was supposed to be for you,
Oh, fuck.
but now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you
Oh,
and tell you all these stories myself.
you should.
But I guess if you're reading this now,
Oh, no.
things didn't work out that way.
You can't be telling me this. Her heartbeat's going faster as she's having. Is that what it is?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it.
She
It's a lot
died
to
at
ask.
birth.
But I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all.
Poor
Good
kid.
luck.
Poor Edith. Poor Finch family. Look at him. That little boy. Right next to Louis Finch. So is he... Oh, back at the house. I mean, I don't think it's the house's fault anyways. Wait, that's it? Oh, that's it. There's something wrong with this family. Oh, this is really nice. This are the creators. Baby pictures. That's creative. That's a creative way to do this. But just to, and I don't claim to know anything. I'm just doing gameplays. But if I could just express my mentality, my thoughts, real quick. Edith, I think there's a problem. They have a sickness. I don't think it's a bad luck. I mean, maybe I'm just not really superstitious like that. It'd be I wish I was, but I'm not. I really think there's something wrong. There's a sickness there. There's a brain problem. I'm holding it out for you, Milton. Hold it out. But yeah, alright, man. I'm not gonna go through this whole thing. This is Hero.Games out here finishing up what remains of Edith Finch. Fun game, cool to play. I don't think anybody's ever gonna see this. I don't tell anyone I know that I do any of this. So, and like, even if I have mentioned it or they have seen it, I've never given them what account I do it on. It's an account I've never really talked about. I think there's like one person, and it's just a person that randomly has it. They probably don't even know who I am. So I don't know, but this Hero.Games. If nobody sees this, that's cool. If one person sees this and thinks it's pretty fun to watch, or gets a laugh out of it, or thinks I freaking suck, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's cool. If it makes your day, that's one good thing I did. There's more for me than for anybody else. I always say it. Alright, man. Take it easy. Peace, bitches.